Who do you think would win the fight, first of all? Naruto or Hashirama?
Naruto straight up.
Yeah,
Like, here's the
I agree
thing.
with that.
Hashirama, he's not gonna like take on Naruto head on. He's gonna get absolutely blitzed. Considering what Naruto was fighting, considering who he's fighting in Boruto and at the end of Shippuden, he's absolutely insane. I think people forget like how cracked Naruto was in base, because Naruto would always use his Nine Tails and always go into a 6-pass mode every time he fights. And like I don't know, people kind of like forget how crazy he is in base. So like, for example, when he was fighting Fuse Momoshiki, at least in the Boruto manga, he was actually swapping hands with Fuse Momoshiki.
Yeah, he did that in base a little bit too before he used the
it was in base form.
QB cloak. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, he was in base form, and when you look at like Hashirama, right, in the war after he came back in Edo Tensei state, the man looked at Jubito, Ten Tails Obito, and was like, "Yeah, I can't take that. He's stronger than me."
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just the scaling is not there because Madara with like the three-eyed Madara scales above Jubito, which then that Madara scales below Kaguya, which scales below Momoshiki, which is the one that Naruto was swapping hands with. So it's just not It's not there.
It's just not fair. Like Naruto, like if Hashirama were to like try to swap hands with Naruto, he's gonna get absolutely destroyed. Like, it's just straight up, right? He's just not gonna be able to do it. And considering like considering what Naruto did to 6-pass Madara, like after he got his 6-pass amp.
Yeah, he wasn't even using the Jubi at first. Then he was just like slapping Madara, him and Sasuke.
Yeah, he like what's it called? Naruto like speed blitzed Madara, cut him in half, and the God Tree with one Rasen Shuriken. Like, Hashirama wouldn't last against that Naruto, and that was teen Naruto. Now add 16 years on top of that, and considering that Naruto in base is fighting Otsutsuki level threats, it's like, holy shit.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Hashirama, but the thing is, like, Hashirama still has a chance, right? The thing is, he can't fight him head on. He can't be the aggressor, so he has to like stay back. So we know that Hashirama, he has those like crazy jutsus like the Buddha, right? The
Buddha statue,
the wooden golem. Yeah, the Buddha statue and the golem. Like, we know that Hashirama, he was able to, I think, take out a Susanoo Majestic Nine Tails.
Madara's armored Susanoo Nine Tails. Yeah,
and he has like a lot of crazy feats against the Bijou. Like, Hashirama did take out and ruled over all 9 Bijou and then distributed among all 5 great nations. And the thing is, Hashirama, he can, if he goes straight into his Buddha statue using Sage mode, I think that is the best chance for Hashirama to win. Because like, he can't fight Naruto head on, like I said, because just based off the scaling, he'd just get destroyed.
I feel like the only real chances he has, because he can't like physically overpower Naruto, the only real chances I think he has is either trying to out heal Naruto, because Naruto can't heal himself the way he used to with the QB, because I know that Hashirama is praised for his ability to heal himself without forming any hand signs, on top of that, he's also known for his sealing abilities, right? I know with all the other Hokages, he was able to temporarily seal the Ten Tails. He was also able to seal all the 9-tailed beasts. So I feel like that's the only chance that he might maybe have to stand a chance against Naruto, is to try to seal him away instead of fighting him head on.
Exactly, because like Hashirama, he has the deity gates. If you remember back in the war, he was able to seal away Edo Madara temporarily. Using deity gates. So if you were to use that on Naruto, that's his best chance right there.
Yeah, and the thing is that he used it on Edo Madara, right? But the thing is that I believe he can use these his sealing jutsus on people or beings that are more powerful than himself. Because for example, like all the 9-tailed beasts, I don't think he physically overpowered all of them. I believe he just sealed them all away. So if he can try to trap Naruto, if he can try to trap Naruto in some sort of sealing jutsu, he might stand a chance. But like physically overpowering him, that's just not gonna happen, because the scaling is just not
it's impossible.
There.
Yeah, exactly. And thing is, like, Hashirama, he would need some intel on Naruto before he begins fighting him, because if he just I don't know, like if he just tries to fight him head on, he's getting absolutely destroyed. He's gonna get speed blitzed. He's gonna get absolutely destroyed taijutsu wise. So he's gonna need some intel, and he would have to go straight into Sage mode because we know that he can just activate it right away and then go into like his wood golem or his Buddha statue, whatever it's called. Because I don't think Naruto could take that out. Is it possible for Naruto to do anything against that?
I don't know. I feel like that's the best chance that Hashirama has, because most of Naruto's more insane feats involve the Nine Tails. But if you include the scaling, you know what I mean, just the pure scaling of who Naruto scales to in Boruto versus Hashirama towards the end of Shippuden, you could say that he could try to just like knock him off the golem. You know, like what happened to Sasuke and Naruto when they were fighting Jigen? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like something similar might happen. He just might like slap him out of that golem or something.
And I already know some people are gonna bring up what about wood style, but here's the thing: when Madara was using wood style, he used wood style deep forest emergence. Naruto in base form was able to stop all of that with just 2,000 shadow clones, and each clone had a Rasengan, and he was literally able to stop that deep forest emergence like in a couple seconds. Like he stopped Madara's like jutsu right away. So if Hashirama were to do the same thing, it's essentially useless because Naruto can just counteract it with a bunch of Rasengans from his 2,000 shadow clones. So like wood style essentially is useless against him unless he goes to like his wood golem, of course, because that's his best chance. And you know, Naruto may have a chance of taking that out as well, considering that his chakra reserves are so high. He can just do a bunch of shadow clones and Rasengans and Rasen Shurikens. Does he still have 6 pass chakra?
Yeah, so that's something that a lot of people are gonna like talk about and debate about, is if he still has that. So personally, I think he still does, because it's such a huge amp that it gave him. You know what I mean? It put him from not being able to compete with Mata to just being able to take a giant dookie on him before even like using any of his QB abilities. So personally, I think he still does it, and I think he still probably has some of the chakra from the other 8-tailed beast, which is just like, you know, the cherry on top. But even if you say that he doesn't, because of the scaling in the Boruto manga, he would still be able to take out Hashirama. You know what I mean? So I feel like regardless if he did or didn't, he's still like kind of one-sided. Yeah,
it's more in favor of Naruto due to like his feats against these Otsutsuki that he's done. And like another notable feat that Naruto has in base, it was against Ishiki. It was before he entered Baryon mode. He like kicked Ishiki in the face. I don't know if it was off guard or anything like that, but this is before he entered the Baryon mode. Yeah. So maybe the Baryon mode like amped his base. But like he kicked Ishiki so hard that I think his like beard came off. I don't know if that's like a drawing error or anything, but you know, that's what I remember. I'm pretty sure that was a drawing error.
That's kind of funny.
But it was pretty funny.
I mean,
yeah.
Either way, just Ishiki is just like exponentially stronger than anybody they fought. Like it just like keeps going up the ladder. You know what I mean? And if you really think about it, like base Madara and base Hashirama roughly scale to one another. You know what I mean? And then
they're about the same.
Exactly. And then you take that same Madara and you start like stacking him up. You know what I mean? Like you give him a Rinnegan, which he'd never used against Hashirama before, like while they were alive, because he got it like as he was dying, right? So you stack a Rinnegan on top of that. You like stack 6 paths. You give him a Rinne Sharingan. You give him another Rinnegan. You give him like 4 limbos. He's still getting like crapped on by Naruto and Sasuke. You know what I mean? It's just not fair. And then you introduce somebody stronger, Kaguya, and then you introduce somebody even stronger, Momoshiki.
Yeah, Momoshiki, Ishiki later on, and then
exactly.
Potentially later, like maybe Ishiki takes over Kawaki's body, and then like we see Naruto fight that. Like it's just gonna go up and up. And Naruto, I mean, I think he's gonna get like even more crazier feats in base now that he doesn't have the Nine Tails.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited to see what he's gonna see
without like him relying on the Nine Tails anymore. Like he has Sage mode, of course. Like we didn't even mention Sage mode.
Yeah,
like,
he wasn't even in Sage mode using half of these feats.
Yeah,
like
if he adds on Sage mode against Hashirama, I think it's just he just loogies on him. Like it's just over.
It'd honestly be more fair if we just did base Naruto versus like Sage mode Hashirama, because it's just
I think that's the most fair battle, honestly.
Yeah, again, because like the only way that Hashirama could possibly win is just like hacks, you know what I mean? Just like try to out heal him,
and steal him away.
Yeah, try to seal him or something like that. I think it was when he was fighting the Nine Tails Susanoo cloak, he was able to absorb one of the Bijudamas. So I don't know. I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, because I feel like this fight would be a lot closer than nerfed Sasuke versus Madara, because Sasuke didn't get as much of a nerf as Naruto did. But even then, I feel like it's still not entirely fair. But yeah, no, I think that's literally the only way that Hashirama could win. What do you think? Do you have any other ideas that Hashirama might be able to try to come on top?
Think of.
Yeah, all right. Well,
that's all I think of. Just sealing him away, man. Because like, can't fight him head on. Most of his jutsus are useless. You'd have to go straight into his wood golem because that's the only thing I see Naruto might not be able to take out. And then you have to catch him off guard using deity gates because Naruto is just so fast and base. Like, people forget how strong he is. And like, he's no joke, man. Naruto is absolutely insane even without the QB. So Hashirama has to seal him away and then, you know, maybe like stab him in the face or something. Yeah, that's the only way I think he can win.
I feel like, yeah, that's the only way that could probably work. And it might, hey, who knows, it might even be able to work because Naruto's not like the brightest. Like, I feel like by the time he realizes it might be too late. But the thing is that I'm basing that more towards what happened in Shippuden and like how he got like caught in like Itachi's genjutsu and whatever. But you add like another, again, like 16 years on top of that, like maybe he has way more experience now, so maybe he wouldn't even be able to get himself into a sealing jutsu. You know what I mean? He could stop he could stop Hashirama before he even gets started, you know? But
exactly. And the thing is with like adult Naruto, he's much more serious. He doesn't play around, he doesn't, you know, he doesn't joke around. He always goes into his strongest form first. Like when he fought like Shin Uchiha, when he first ran into him, like the kid version, he immediately went into his Nine Tails.
Yes,
when he fought Delta for like a little bit, he was in his base, but then he went straight into his Nine Tails and told her, yo, I'm gonna go all out. Like he's gonna go all out when he fights someone. Like he's not gonna like, I don't know, gauge his power. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's not like Goku from Dragon Ball. Like he doesn't care how strong you are. He's I don't know. He's like a no BS character. He doesn't take chances anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he just goes straight for the kill now. So, you know, it's, I don't know, it's pretty one-sided, but, you know, Hashirama can still get him if he seals him away, or if Naruto gets caught off guard. You know, we didn't really take that into account.
Yeah.
It's possible with that.
Remember when Himawari kind of like blew his air out? He wasn't expecting.
I mean, that's kind of a gag.
Yeah. I mean, obviously. Yeah, but it just kind of goes to show that, like, obviously, if you catch somebody off guard, like, obviously, like, Naruto is just eating some ramen, and, you know, Hashirama from the edge of the village just to use his deity gates on him, he'll definitely be able to seal him away. But like, if they're actually engaged in combat, then probably not. But hey, this is a very slight chance always. Unfortunately, it's a fight we're probably not going to get to see. But no, definitely not going to get to see. They're not going to bring Hashirama back. But it's interesting.
That'd be crazy,
right? It's interesting to think about. They use like Edo Tensei again. Like,
yeah,
I don't know, but yeah, no, it's a very, very interesting topic, and I think we kind of settled that. What do you think?
Yeah, I think Naruto takes it in the end.